Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. If this is the first time that you're watching my video, my name is Natalie. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share on this channel, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. So, not my usual setting. I'm on a holiday right now, celebrating my own birthday. I am a Scorpio sun, and this Sunday on the 12th will be my solar return. And that is why you're seeing a different setting if you have been watching my videos. I do want to come up here and do our new moon in Scorpio video for all of us because it is a very important lunation. This is the first lunation in the sign of Scorpio that is not an eclipse. We have been having eclipses in Scorpio and Taurus since November 2021 because that's where the lunar nodes are. So for the past couple of years, almost 2 years, you have been working on your Scorpio and Taurus rule house. Well, this is the first lunation. Lunation meaning new moon or full moon. In the sign of Scorpio, that's not an eclipse finally, but it's going to feel just like an eclipse. That is because of the aspect that this new moon is making during this time. So let's dive in and talk about it. So this new moon in Scorpio is happening for us November 13, 5:27 p.m. Hong Kong time, or November 13, 4:27 a.m. Eastern time. So just the time according to where you are in the world. This new moon is happening with the sun and the moon both in the sign of Scorpio at 20 degrees. So this new moon, this new moon is conjuncting Mars, which is in Scorpio right now as well. Very powerful. Mars rules Scorpio. So this is a very strong and dignified Mars. And at the same time, the sun, the moon, Mars, all together in Scorpio are opposing Uranus and Taurus. So that is why this is going to feel like an eclipse, because there's an element of surprise, unexpected, out of the blue with Uranus. Uranus love to do this little trick, so we're definitely going to feel this energy. And of course, depending on your own natal chart, if you have any points and angles, planets around those points in those houses, or making aspect with those things I just talked about, you're gonna feel it more personally, right? So take a look and see. And if you have been watching my videos, or if you know me, you know that as a Scorpio, we don't like bullshit. I give it to you straight, right? And I'm not trying to create fear, but this new moon in Scorpio, definitely because of the aspect it's making, having the sun, the moon, Mars, all in Scorpio, opposing Uranus and Taurus, is going to have some volatile energy. Okay, there's going to be volatility, hostility, there's going to be some recklessness, there's going to be unexpected forces and perhaps chaos, right? Changes, things that's out of your expectation, out of the blue, and even violence, because we're talking about a very strong Mars here opposing Taurus. Uranus, this can be very unexpected, out of the blue, caught you off guard. And this energy being reflected into the world is dangerous, right? And I don't hope this, and I don't wish this energy upon us as a collective, but with what is happening with the world, with all the wars that's going on, this new moon can definitely add a dose of violence and hostility. And all we can do is continue to send out positive energy and hope and pray for the better, But on a personal level, we have the sun and the moon there conjuncting Mars, right? So this can be very triggering, right? This can really, and opposing Uranus, there might be a sudden outburst of anger, impatience, like uneasiness, anger, that you might be feeling, or people around you might express that towards you, right? Suddenly people just snap, pop off, get angry, and said something that is like out of the blue, like what are you talking about? And maybe this is something that can be hurtful, right? So beware of that energy now that you know that this is very easily kicked up, because we can all feel this energy, as above so below. So you might have some extra mood swings, right? You might feel extra impatient, uneasy, anger, uncomfortable. So just take care of yourself and others, right? There might be sudden argument, outbursts of disagreement, and so on and so forth. But maybe that has to happen in order to bring something up to the surface for us to know, to be aware, and to work on as well. So there's always both sides of the manifestation of this energy. So having Mars conjuncting the Sun and Moon in Scorpio can really be inviting us to stay in tune in our emotional body, right? To really have a deeper layer of awareness as to what is really happening within myself at a deeper level. Scorpios go deep, right? We want to dig deep, investigate, excavate what is really happening within maybe a particular area of our life, about certain situation, people, things, or just how we're feeling, right, at a deeper level. Maybe there's some, because Scorpio also, this can be something that is hidden, right? As a dark moon is bringing something hidden or in the subconscious for us to be aware of, right? And Uranus opposing all these planets, right? This can be really just asking us to, like, you know what? You gotta look at it right now. I'm gonna put it in your face, right? To us, to allow you to really do it, to face it, whatever it comes up for you, because ultimately Uranus want to set you free, want to liberate us, right? Want us to break free of maybe what we're feeling, sensing, and so that we can move forward, perhaps flip the page, turn the next chapter, perhaps look at things or the same situation or area of our life with a new set of lens, with a new perspective, like, I can see it this way now. Ooh, I can make that decision or do that instead, right? For all of us. So everyone's human story is different, so take a look and see what that might mean for you. And perhaps this new moon is also asking you, how would you like to take charge of whatever this is coming up for you, a relationship, people, situation, thing, area of your life, right? And how can you take charge of this thing that's coming up for you in a new way, perhaps, right? Because after all, this is a new moon. But of course, we all know when it's dealing with Scorpio energy, you cannot do the new thing or flip the page until you purge something, you let go something, right? You need to dig deep and see what that might mean for you. And it can be uneasy, uncomfortable, it can be a bit tough, it can be emotional, right? Because we're talking about water energy, which can talk about our emotions. So also give yourself some time, maybe perhaps during this weekend, or we're feeling this new moon energy not just on the day and time dimension. It can comes in a couple days before and after. So how can you take care of your energy during this few days, right? And also this energy can be very accidents prone, right? Because we have Uranus and Taurus, which is about our sensual experience, right? Our senses, and it's talking about embodiment, and opposing that really strong Mars in Scorpio. This can really be accident prone, right? I will not be surprised if there's more accident happening during this week, knock on wood, right? But this energy is definitely in the air, so maybe don't take some unnecessary risk. Don't be too adventurous, right? Maybe this is not the weekend that you go and take some new physical challenges, right? At the gym, you might sprain your ankle, you might hit yourself, or maybe this is not the day where you want to road rage because you might get into an accident, or just let other go, right? Let them pass you, right? Be the bigger person. Maybe this is not the day to head into argument, right? This is not the day where you challenge your body and do something new. Maybe not be so adventurous as to go, maybe I'm gonna go try diving the first time in my life, or gonna go do this super hard hike to challenge myself, right? So watch it, right? Not that you can't do anything and just sit in your room, but be mindful, right? That's what I mean. Sun and the moon and all the energies in Scorpio is actually making a trine with Neptune in Pisces, another water sign, right? So this is really about, this is a supportive, harmonious energy to really help us to connect with our emotions, our subconscious, right? Neptune in Pisces. Maybe this is when you sit in the dark, sit in meditation, allow yourself some me time, solitude time to process whatever that might be coming up during this time as well, right? And this is happening during the new moon, but it's coming up with a trine, so it will be exact in the next few days. So you might be feeling this energy after the new moon as well, right? The next few days as well. So this might perhaps help you to understand whatever that came up during that new moon, right? Because with, again, Uranus, it can be very sudden, it can be out of the blue, you didn't expect it. And then maybe the next few days, just giving yourself some time and space to process what happened, to integrate. And sometimes Pisces is also that subconscious mind, your higher self connecting in with your intuition to see what messages might come up, right? This is maybe perhaps the time where you want to give yourself some alone time, go inward and sit with it. That might provide you some insight, answer, clarity that will serve you moving forward as well. And as the sun, the moon, the Mars moving forward after this new moon, it is also, other than the trine, it's also making a sextile with Capricorn, which you will be feeling during this new moon as well. So making a sextile with Pluto, which is the modern ruler of Scorpio in Capricorn, and this is going to be the last ever aspect that any planets in Scorpio will make with Pluto and Capricorn, because in our lifetime, this lifetime, we will not go through this Pluto and Capricorn transit again, because it takes 100 years for Pluto to come back to Capricorn. So this supportive, helpful aspect, you're not gonna feel this anymore. This is the last time. So I love this because Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio, right? Very Plutonic, which is also about our own transformation, about digging deeper, to face the fear, face the dark, face the truth, right? But it's supportive, it's a sextile. So it is really asking you, be scared but do it anyway, right? It's that Scorpio energy that is always not being afraid to look at the truth, even when people avoid it. Even when we don't want to look at it, Scorpio is like, you know what, I'm gonna look at it, because whatever it is, I know I need to know, and knowing it will help set me free, help me move on, help me to move closer to where I want to go next as well. So this is a supportive energy as well, and having that Pluto and Capricorn, this might ground you a little bit during this new moon. So definitely not a bad thing to have. This might be that feeling of relief, you know, especially after this new moon, right? You're still feeling this sextile. This might be a sense of relief, acknowledgement, right? Like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I know what I need to do right now. I know what kind of decision I need to make, right? Or what kind of action I want to take. I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to purge, because I'm done. I know my worth. I know what I truly desire, and I deserve it. And I'm doing this for me, right? So this is a nice aspect that we're having as well. Lastly, we also want to talk about Mercury. Mercury is now in Sagittarius already, and just a couple days ago, before the new moon, Mercury enters Sagittarius and immediately have a square with Saturn in Pisces. So this new moon can also continue to have this aspect because it's still quite close, not exact, but still quite close. So it can bring up something that you need to look at, right? It might be a block that you're experiencing. It might be a restriction or something that's holding you back that you need to look at, right? That you need to think about. It is Mercury energy, so it can be stressful or even mentally draining for some of us, right? And maybe this is something you have been avoiding and not wanting to see, but this new moon is like bringing it in the front for you to look at it, to deal with it once and for all, right? And also know that you do have supportive energy because Mercury is also making a sextile with Venus in Libra, right? Venus is strong in Libra. This is a supportive aspect to allow you, to encourage you to pour back into yourself. Libra always want to try to find the balance. So perhaps this is about whatever is happening for you in your life right now, bring it back to yourself, right? Pour it back into your own cup first. What do you truly want? What's best for you right now? Now that you know what you want or something like that, right? So this might help you to move forward as well and allow yourself to take care of yourself, actually, because we have, perhaps this is whatever that means for you, right? Self-care can look different, and having Mercury in Sag, perhaps this is expressing yourself. Perhaps this is about finding someone that you can talk to or maybe seek advice from, right? To know that you're not alone. Or maybe for some, this is about knowing that, while you can have supports from other people, maybe for some of us, this is more about going inward and find that inner balance within ourselves as well, right? So basically, this new moon is just really asking us, inviting us to contemplate what we're ready to let go, to purge, to turn a page, because you are aware of your power, right? Scorpio energy is all about knowing your worth and your power, right? Having that awareness. It might be uncomfortable because we do have that opposition. Some truth might need to come out first, right? Some things need to be made aware of first. Pluto is helping us there, right? Neptune is also helping us there. Perhaps this is you purging, but also letting Pluto and your intuition, yourself, Neptune in Pisces, that show you how good of a badass you are, right? You are transforming, you're growing, you're moving on, and you deserve it. You know you have that power. And just trust the flow, trust your intuition, allow it to be your guiding light during this time, right? So I hope this message helps. Let's take a look at our cards. So our new moon in Scorpio message for the collective. From the tarot cards, we have, whoa, all this water energy, right? We're talking about Scorpio. We have 8 of Cups and 9 of Cups, and we have that Devil energy smack dab in the middle, right? Pluto is in Capricorn. This is really about that energy that I just mentioned, really about looking at something that maybe you perhaps have been avoiding, not wanting, in denial of, but you cannot avoid it anymore. Mars opposing Uranus might just kick it out for you, might just bring it out and center in front of you, right? Having the sun and the moon opposing Uranus, yes, it can be uncomfortable. It can be like the hard truth, the tough truth that you have to face, right? This might be a bad habit that you are repeating, looping around. Maybe it's a pattern, a cycle that you're looping around that is not good for you. And it's time to walk away because it's draining you emotionally, mentally, or physically, right? You know what you deserve. You know what is it that you truly desire. And You want to move forward to your Nine of Cups, a sense of fulfillment, happiness, contentment. But how do you get there? Letting go. Let it go, right? That song, right? Frozen, let it go. So this is about really facing your own devil, perhaps, for some of us, right? Facing your own darkness. This is that Scorpio energy. Facing your own darkness. Allow it to alchemize and transform into what you truly desires, right? Wow, so powerful. My goodness. And of course, is it me? I don't think it's me. My Scorpio energy is affecting all this Plutonic Scorpio energy coming up. So from the Moonology, we have both Scorpio energy and oh my goodness, we have New Moon and Scorpio. Go deeper. What are we having? New Moon and Scorpio. My goodness. And we have last quarter Moon and Scorpio. Review what needs to be seen. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. So of course, that is that New Moon opposition that I'm talking about. The Sun, the Moon, Mars opposing Uranus. This is really bringing everything hidden in your subconscious, or you know but you don't want to deal with, come up in the service for you to look at, right? To go deeper, to excavate, what is it that you truly want? What is it that you are avoiding? What is it that you're not wanting already or willing to let go and purge, but you know you have to? And there's no more running away, right? And look at the cards. We have all green and all purple-ish blue, right? So this is really about connecting, go deeper, connecting with your heart chakra, right? And this is about listening to your intuition as well. Allow your heart and your intuition to be your compass, right? Trusting yourself. This is that very Scorpionic energy, trusting your inner compass. Know that you can't see, but you can feel it, and it's bringing you or guiding you to where you truly want to go. And lastly, our oracle card, birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, right? This new moon energy coming out for us. For some of us, this is really about maybe this new moon shining a light as to the new beginning, new chapter that you want to head towards, that you want to flip the page to. And you can't get there. It's not going to happen overnight, right? It's not like, oh, after this new moon, you're just like there magically. No, you gotta let go, right? You gotta let go of the old in order to be in the new, right? So this is also about trusting that energy, right? She's really just trusting, having her hands up in the air, being in the open, and trusting the universe will guide her. Trusting her own intuition will guide her, right? So I hope this message helps, and thank you for staying here. Share with me in the comment, how are you feeling? Where's this new moon in Scorpio happening in your own natal chart, perhaps, right? And if you want to work with me, if you want a consultation with me, I do astrology, tarot, akashic record readings. I do a reiki energy healing sessions. So if you want to work with me, contact me. All my information are in the description box below. You can email me. You can DM me over in the Instagram. Follow me there if you haven't. It will be so nice to connect with you over there as well. And again, feel free to share this with your friends that's interested in astrology. Interested in Scorpios, oh my God. All right, so take care of yourself. I'm sending you so much new moon blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye.